Hi everyone, this is Ramona coming back at you. So this is the Master Cleanse Day 7, and 7 is equivalent to it's over. Yeah, it's over, folks. Actually, on day 6 it was over. So, two things were happening. Okay, number one, and I've said this in all of my videos, the most important thing, which I'm not organized. I am organized, but this is, maybe this was like a test of endurance. See if you can be organized along with all the other qualities that you have to, pull into in order to bring this about to completely to the end. I'm just not, responsible with. I'm a last minute procrastinator girl. Call me the procrastinator girl because, yeah. The thing that I told you that you must do is to be organized. You have to have your concoction, your lemonade, ready and available. And also, you have to be responsible at drinking the amount of liquid that you're supposed to be drinking. Um, I've noticed that like the more days went by, the less hungry I was, and so like I really wasn't like, oh my God, give me my lemonade. So, but you have to absolutely 100%, so important because the reason why they add the agave or the A or B grade maple syrup in there is so you can have energy. And also there's minerals in there as well. That's why the grade is, has to be, good. Um, so you have to, right, it's itchy. You have to keep your energy up. And I was just getting irresponsible, especially on that day. And then on top of that, I had ran out of agave. And I had my concoction the day before yesterday. I'm like exhausted today, let me tell you. So just bear with me. So what happened on the day that I stopped the cleanse, which was yesterday? Um, I had the concoction in the morning, and what I was planning to do is run out and get another bottle of the agave because the ones that they sell at the Stop and Shop, I mean where I live, they're like tiny. I don't know how many ounces are in there, but yeah, you're not going to get a lot in there. It's like, yeah, I'm just not going to get a lot. It's probably going to, I'm not going to try to figure it out. But yeah, so I just had plans on running to the store and getting it. And what happened, what always happens, I know damn well and good that Ramona Hurley does not go to the store and come back. This doesn't happen. So it was just basically I was gonna go to the store, go grocery shopping, come back and make my concoction so I can have it. But what happened instead was I was out there. I decided to go to Metro PCS. Then I decided to go to the park across the street for a couple of hours with my son. I had to go pick up my son beforehand. Then I went grocery shopping for like a half an hour. Then I went to Walgreens and picked up some socks and toiletries and an alarm clock. So it was then I finally got home, and then I was just like, oh my God, what's wrong with me? Even though I was guzzling down the water, that's not going to do it. You have to have your agave or your maple syrup. That's the only thing that's keeping you going. It's keeping you going, and it's keeping your energy up and giving you the minerals that you need, and the vitamins that you need, and the sugar that you need, and the cayenne pepper that you need. Um, to keep this going. And so I really messed up. By the time I got home, I was like, screw this. I'm starving at this point. It's like many, many hours after I was supposed to have it, like a long time ago. I was just like, give me an apple. Well, the good thing was is that I took an apple and peanut butter, so it wasn't like I chomped down on the chips and stuff like that. So the cleanse is over. However, my diet is going to continue. I'm going to continue to eat healthy. I'm going to go. I've decided to go on the paleo diet. See how that goes. So basically, it's the same what I basically need, which is no salt, no bread. And sorry, I'm like really tired today. Oof, yeah. So um, so as far as the losing weight thing, you know, but as far as also it was I had said before like this was kind of like a challenge to see if I can do this, and I really didn't have. I also said this is how I like it. I also said I didn't say I'm doing this for 10 days. I said that I'm going to do day by day by day and see how far I get along. And I really thought that I was going to go the crazy length of 3 days, and that didn't happen. I actually went 3 more days than that, 6 days altogether. So that was pretty good. And I've been looking around on many other videos, and a lot of the people and some documents, papers people wrote out on the internet. They were like a lot of people who've done this, doing the cleanse the first time. It's extremely hard for them to go that many days. They ask people who have never gone the cleanse before or have never done any kind of cleanse before to at least go 3 days. If you can go the full 10, great. But most likely, most of the time, people get up to like 3 days, and yeah, okay. So I'm not feeling bad about the fact that I did 6. I am going to let you know that I feel like I do like a lot of the benefits that I got on the cleanse. I just felt like spiritually lifted, and I know that everybody just, oh, what? I did. I felt like I just felt really uplifted. I just felt lighter. I felt cleaner. I felt like I enjoyed the different smells of like going past bakeries, and like my sense of smell like became really acute. Oh my god. And you really learn how to appreciate everything. And I also like the knowing that on this cleanse I found out. I also like knowing that once you're pretty cleaned out, and I guess on day 6 you're pretty cleaned out. Um, I like how your body absorbs things really, really fast. So if I wanted to have a cup of coffee because I need the coffee, not because of the flavor, because sometimes I do drink coffee because of the flavor. But I need a cup of coffee in order to, wake up. Once you're cleaned out, all you need is like a few swigs of a coffee, and that's all you need to get going because your body's so clean that it's absorbing that caffeine right away. And or have like a little teaspoon of agave, and that sugar will help you go, beep, lift you up a little bit there. I liked that. I like that. Um, and not to be gross, but I also was interested in seeing that, like, because I also read in the article, a few articles that, like, people who are doing this cleanse is because what people don't know is that they are from years upon years upon years upon years upon years backed up of stool, okay, fecal matter. And I mean, it's like really backed up there. And so, like, I've noticed this is just for documentary, so that's why I'm being a little personal. But I noticed that everything, like, if I looked in the toilet, everything was just going straight through. And that's how I know that I'm pretty cleansed out. Actually, it was probably like, not that bad, of, whatever. But I think that things were just going straight through. What else did I like on this cleanse? I like that it cleared my eyes up. I couldn't believe it. They're nice and clear. The sclera is really white. My eyes are kind of glassy. I don't know what that means, but they're kind of glassy. I don't know about my tongue, but sorry about that. Um, but yeah, so like my tongue was getting less and less white. Like it was like usually just white on the sides instead of all over my tongue. Um, so there was still some white there, so that means I could have cleansed a little bit more. That's okay. It's okay. I'm not sweating it. And what else? I think that's basically it. I do have to say that on day 5 of the cleanse, I've noticed that my body was swelling up again. So with that, I'm thinking that your body can, when you're going through this cleanse, but not for me, it was a swelling. For you guys, it could be something completely different. But if you go like a long stretch of time with things going really, really great or really, really bad, and like you're not seeing any changes, and then boom, all of a sudden you see like a long stretch of the opposite, and then it might twist over again, and then this long stretch of time where you're seeing the old stuff, symptoms, the symptoms come up again. So I think that if I went like the full length, I think that my body needed to regulate. That's basically what I really wanted to see if my body would regulate. I just couldn't. I couldn't. I probably couldn't if I was prepared. And also get your rest. Um, I had to stay up until like 2 o'clock in the morning because of personal issues. Well, I'll let you know. No, but I had to stay up for 2%. Okay, and the other thing is that I know this is long. But this is the last video, okay, for the master cleanse documentary. Okay. I also want to let you know that there's always a right time for doing this cleanse, okay? I'm going through some emotional, just how do you say? I'm just going through like a time that's a little sensitive for me, and I have my good days and I have my bad days, when it comes to this, my own personal issue. And so some days I feel like really sad. But on this cleanse, there's days when you have your up days, you're feeling really active, you're feeling energy, you want to go out, you want to go out from morning until evening, you're good. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, it hits you and you're like, oh my god, I'm so tired. And if you are like emotionally like going through something or what have you, or maybe if you're like in school and you're stressing over quizzes and tests and what have you, whatever it is that you're going through, you have to take that into an account when you're going on this cleanse, because it's going to be really difficult. Because when you're emotionally, that's it. Any physician will tell you that emotionally, if you're not doing well emotionally, even just a little bit, feeling a little blue, a little melancholy, you have to get your proper sleep and you have to eat right, or else you're just not going to have the energy. That no energy or no fuel is going to bring you down even more, and you're just going to, you're going to create an issue for yourself that's even worse than it was before. So that was another factor I think that happened that day that I quit, and plus I had to like do a lot of work yesterday. So okay, do I recommend this cleanse to everyone? Yes, I do. I would definitely do it again. In fact, I'm going to probably make those concoctions on my own for some of the days that, you know, I just feel like I need it. Especially I liked how the cayenne pepper, it really, I was sweating a lot taking that cayenne pepper every day, half a gallon to a gallon a day, and I could tell that was pretty much what was burning my calories. So, all right, chicas and chicos. It's time for me to call it the end. So goodbye, everybody. Cleanse over. And I felt bad because one of my subscribers was like, "Keep it going," and then like the next day, I'm like, "Bam, bam, bam." But it is what it is, you know. Okay, mwah, love you. Please like. Oh, I always stumble over. Please like, sub, which means subscribe, and share and comment on my videos. Thank you. Let's